What is up, guys? It's Cal, and in this video we're going to be going over the Profession Decor items that can be crafted for Alchemy, Inscription, and Blacksmithing from Classic all the way to the War Within. Most of these can be learned from Profession trainers in the various expansions, but a few of them are purchasable recipes. Housing is still in early access, so when Midnight comes out there's going to be a whole lot more. But anyways, let's go ahead and just get started. Okay, the first profession we'll be looking at is Alchemy. Alchemy, along with Inscription, can make something very important to all housing decor, and that is pigments. Only alchemists and inscriptionists can make these. It requires you to break down 10 herbs from any expansion to make different color pigments. Certain herbs for certain colors, but every expansion has herbs that can make every color. And then when you have these pigments, you can go to the dye station in the town center of Founders Point or Razorwind Shores to turn those pigments into different shades of each color. There's like 100 different colors you can make. There's like 8 shades of yellow, 7 shades of green, so on and so forth. So this is a pretty good money-making strat, I guess, for alchemists and inscriptionists, is to sell these pigments or the dye that they turn into. But anyways, that's enough yapping, but it's just something to be aware of. So anyways, here's the location for the alchemy trainer in Orgrimmar. You can learn Classic and Cataclysm Alchemy from them. I'll also put on the screen now where that is located in Stormwind. I just feel like it kind of makes the most sense to show Orgrimmar and Stormwind. There's a lot of trainers all over Azeroth, but I'm just going to showcase these two off for each profession. Now for the decor pieces, Classic Decor can make, Classic Alchemy can make an apothecary's work table, and I'm going to show you, of course, all the reagents needed. Now you can also make a stoppered black potion. And then for Cataclysm Alchemy, this requires level 60 Gilnean Cauldron, and Gilnean Green Potion also requires level 60. And then these recipes and all recipes that I do mention in this video, you just learn from the trainer. If it's a recipe that you have to separately purchase, I will mention that, of course. Now we are in Burning Crusade. Shatrath will go to the neutral alchemy trainer, which is just right here on top of this hut right here. Lorokeem is who we're talking to. That will teach you the recipes for what you're looking for. 3 housing decor items. We have a glazed Sindori vial, which requires level 60. Shadow Council torch requires level 60. Striggle Kelp Sack, level 60. Wrath of the Lich King. We are in Northrend Dalaran here. I've explored nothing, but this area right here is where the alchemy trainer is. And you got 2 items right here. Crown Plague Canister. Both of these require level 60. Sanlin Blood Orb. Next up, we are in Pandaria Jade Forest. We're going to come to Dawn's Blossom. To Ni Gentlepaw will teach you the recipes. Both, I believe, require level 60. We have a Pandaren Alchemist's Kit here, which is Pandaren Alchemy level 60. Alchemist's Retort. Right there. Level 60. Now we're going to take a look at the Draenor decor items. We are here in Warspear at the alchemy recipe and alchemy trainer right here. I will put on the screen now where the Alliance one is in Stormshield. This one's a little bit different. To actually learn Draenor alchemy, you have to speak to the vendor. There's something here for 90 gold. You buy it, you learn Draenor alchemy. Now the actual 2 decor items you purchase are from this vendor as well. A wine barrel and an orcish fellblood cauldron, both of which you need a Secrets of Draenor alchemy to purchase. And you make the Secrets of Draenor alchemy. It has a 1-day cooldown. Make it with your Draenor alchemy, and it costs 5 frostweed. So like I said, it takes, I guess, 2 days to learn both of them. You buy them both from this vendor, but that is the orcish fellblood cauldron, and this is the wine barrel. Now we're in Legion Dalaran. It's the same spot as the Wrath of the Lich King Dalaran. Right there. Trainer's right there. You got 2 items. Level 80 this time. We have a arcane door cutting fountain. I really like this fountain, and I want to get it. But you got that, and then a starry scryer pool. Right there. We're now BFA items. We're at Desar Allure. For these items, I will show where the alchemy vendor is for Borealis right now. But we got 2 items here. We got a Borealis bottle lamp, which for some reason is labeled as Shadowlands Alchemy, but I'm sure that's going to be fixed. It does require level 140 of BFA Alchemy to learn. And we have a Zandalari bottle shipment. Shadowlands, we are in Orbos. Alchemy vendor, or alchemy trainer, is right here. We've got 2 decor items, Sin Talo candles. Both of these require 140 Shadowlands Alchemy. And we have Veil's secured anima cone. Now, Dragonflight. We are in Valdraken. Alchemy trainer is right here. Right there. And we got 2 items here. Dragon Elixir's bottle. Both these require 80 Alchemy and Dragonflight. And then we have a Verdant Valdraken vase. And then finally we got the War Within. We're here in Dornegal. Alchemy trainer is right here. There, and we got a couple items here. Boulder Springs hot tub. Both these require 75 Kazalgar Alchemy. That, and then Nerubian Alchemist's retort. Actually, that one requires 80. So it's 75 and 80. And there we have it. Now let's move on to the next profession. Now we're going to be talking about Inscription. So similar to Alchemy, Inscription can also make the dye pigments by breaking down a bunch of herbs. It's 10 herbs at a time to make a pigment, and then the pigments you go to the dye station at Razorwind Shores or Founder's Point to make the dye. There's a bunch of different dyes you can make, but this is all part of classic Inscription as well as classic Alchemy. So we're at the Alchemy trainer here in Stormwind. I will show on the screen now where the Inscription trainer here in Stormwind. I'll show the one on the screen now of where it is in Orgrimmar, but this is where we can learn classic and Cataclysm Inscription. So we can make a Brill coffin, a Brill coffin lid, Karanos bookcase, Thunderbluff totem, a wooden Ironforge table. And all of those require 240 in classic Inscription. Let's take a look at the Cataclysm items. We have a Gilnan map, Gilnan postbox, Gilnan rocking chair, Gilnan wall shelf, and a Gilnan wooden table. All of which require level 60 in Cataclysm Inscription. Now we're at Shetrath looking at the Outland Inscription decor items. Now Shetrath doesn't have a neutral Inscriptionist trainer, it has the Aldor and the Scryers. Here is the Scryer Inscriptionist trainer. If you never did any Shetrath quests to pick Aldor or Scryers, then they will both be neutral, so it doesn't matter which NPC you go to. However, if you're a Draenei and did no Shetrath quests, you'll automatically be aligned with the Aldor. Same goes with Blood Elves and the Scryers. Now if you're Alliance and the Aldor NPC is hostile to you, but the Scryer is not, or vice versa, well, that's because you've been playing this game for 57 years like me, and you aligned your character with the Scryers when you did the Shetrath quests. I'm going to make a pinned comment about all of that, so I don't have to keep repeating it in this video, but anyways, here is the Aldor trainer. We have an Aldor bookcase, we have a crystal signpost, we have a gilded Draenei roundtable, Hala bench, and a Talon King's totem. And these all require level 60 Outland Inscription. Here for Wrath of the Lich King Inscription, the vendor or the trainer is right here. We are of course in Northrend Dalaran Inscription trainer. All of these items require level 60 Northrend Inscription. We have a Dalaran post, a Dalaran Scholar's bookcase, Dalaran street sign, Kirin crate, and a silver dollar on bench. Next, we are here in Pandaria, just north of Dawn's Blossom, at this little village here, Greenstone Village. Inscription Trainer is right here. All of these require level 60 Pandaren Inscription. We have a hanging paper lantern, Lorewalker's bookcase, Lucky Traveler's bench, Pandaren wooden table, and a square Pandaren table. Now we're here for the Draenor recipes. I'm here on Storm Shield. I'm going to show the area right now for Horde on Warspear. You can also get these recipes if you have a scribe's quarters in your garrison. But it's going to be from the Inscription recipes vendor, not the trainer herself. There are 5 recipes that you can purchase here to actually learn Draenor Inscription. Purchase this item here for 80 gold. Teaches you Draenor Inscription. And then the actual decor items are these 5 items here. You need to purchase with a Secret of Draenor Inscription, which you can create with your inscription, but it has a 1-day reset. And it costs 2 cerulean pigments here to make 1. Resets daily. You need 5 of them to get all of those recipes. But the decor items, we have a Frostwall Elevated Brazier, Orcish Banded Barrel, Orcish Fence, Orcish Fence Post, and a wooden shipping crate. Now we are in a Legion dollar on this time. Inscription vendor, same as the Wrath of the Lich King one. Going here, this requires level 80 of Legion Inscription. We have a covered square Suramar table, dollar on display shelves, Nightborn Jeweler's table, Suramar dresser, Suramar storage crate, and a Tauren storage chest. Battle for Azeroth Inscription, the Alliance vendor, is right here in Borealis. I will now show where the Dazar Allure vendor is, or the trainer, I mean, for Horde. And all of these items require 140 in the BFA inscription. We have a Borealis barrel, Borealis bookshelf, gilded Zandalari table, Proudmoore shipping crate, Zuldazar fence, and a Zuldazar fence post. Shadowlands inscription, we are in Oribos. Inscription trainer is right here. This requires level 80 Shadowlands inscription. I'm taking a look at these decor items. We have an Ardwild hanging basket, multiple baskets, Aspiring Souls chair, Broker's hex table, Cartel Taw bookcase, Hollow Nightface shrine, large Revendreth storage crate, and a Tome of Maldraxian rituals. Ooh, that's cool. Dragonflight inscription, we're in Valdrakken. Dragonflight inscription trainer is right here. And all of these items also require level 80 Dragon Isles inscription. Literature of the Blue Dragonflight, Literature of the Green Dragonflight, and then Literature of the Red Dragonflight. Longbow Dragon storage crate, Valdrakken banded barrel, Valdrakken storage crate, Valdrakken wall shelf. And then finally, here we are in the War Within. We're in Dornigal. Inscription trainer is right here, right next to the alchemy trainer, of course. All this requires, once again, level 80 Kaz Algar inscription. Find the decor items: Algari fence, fence post, Dornigal bookcase, foreground market bins, Frey wool table, meadery storage chest. And there we have it for inscription. Let's move on to the next profession. Now we're going to be talking about blacksmithing. So here is where the Stormwind blacksmithing trainer is to learn Classic and Cataclysm. I will show the one in Orgrimmar right now. So let's take a look at the housing decor. 2 items here. Both require level 240 In classic blacksmithing, we have a Shadow Forge sconce, as well as a steel Iron Forge emblem. That looks pretty cool. And then for Cataclysm, we have Gilding a Pitchfork and Standing Smoke Lamp. Next, we're in Shatrath for Burning Crusade. The blacksmithing trainer is neutral right here in Lower City. And let's take a look at these items right here. They require level 60 in Outland Blacksmithing. We have a Bronze Banner of the Exiled, Draenei Crystal Forge, and a Draenei Smith's Anvil. Northrend Blacksmithing. This is Dalaran in Northrend. Northrend Dalaran, Crystal Song Forest, and we're going to take a look at these recipes right here. We have a Dalaran Runic Anvil, a Dalaran Server Gate, Sewer Gate, and a Dalaran Sun Sconce. We are in Pandaria Jade Forest, just a little north of Dawn's Blossom at Greenstone Village, for the blacksmithing trainer right here, Len the Hammer. We have a Pandaren Fireplace. Both these require level 60. And we have a Pandaren Signal Brazier. Now we are looking at the Draenor ones. Here we are at Storm Shield. You can buy these also. This is from a vendor, not from a trainer. You can get these if you have a forge in your Draenor garrison. But otherwise, the blacksmithing trainer and vendor is here in Storm Shield. I will show War Spear right now for Horde. But how the Draenor one works is you speak to the vendor. You learn Draenor blacksmithing from a recipe right here. It's for like around 90 gold. And then you buy the decor items. There's 2 right here using Secrets of Draenor blacksmithing. This has a 1-day cooldown for your blacksmithing. It requires 5 true iron ore. Resets daily. You need 2 of them to buy both decor items. So anyways, this is what they look like. We have a Blackrock weapon rack. We got that, and then we got a Frostwall forge. Now here we are in Legion Dalaran for the Legion blacksmithing vendor. Same place as where it is in Northrend Dalaran. Right here. Blacksmithing trainer right here. And let's take a look at the decor items. These require level 80 Legion blacksmithing. We have a Suramar fence, Suramar fence post, and Tauren soup pot. We are now going to look at the BFA decor items for blacksmithing. Blacksmithing trainer is right here in Borellis. I will show now where it is for Dazar Allure. For Horde, well, let's take a look at these items. Both of these require level 140 BFA blacksmithing. We have a Brennadam grinder and a Stormsong stove. Shadowlands blacksmithing. Here we are in Oribos. Blacksmithing trainer is right here. Right here. We have an Aspirant's Meditation Pool. And both these require level 80. Shadowlands blacksmithing. Bejeweled Venthyr Chalice. Dragon Isles. We are Veldraken. The blacksmithing trainer is right here. We got 2 decor items. Both of these require level 80 Dragon Isles blacksmithing. We have a Veldraken Hanging Cauldron and a Wingrest Signal Brazier. And then finally for the War Within, Dornigal. We are under this. That's Anvil. I just realized that. These require level 75. Both of them 75 with Khazalgar blacksmithing. We have a Rusting Bolted Bench and a Shredder Wheel storage chest. And let's go to the next profession. And there you have it, the ultimate guide to profession decor items. As I said at the start, housing is still in early access, so I'm sure more will come out when midnight is out for each profession. Now looking at each of the decor items I showed off, you could see the reagents required to make these. Every profession piece requires lumber from that expansion. It's part of the new woodcutting system, anyone can do it, so check out my channel for the best woodcutting farming spots that I could find. And then final thing, all Profession Decor items can be bought and sold on the auction house. It's a good way to make money if you're selling them, or if you are money bags, you can buy them all up so you don't have to farm them. But that is it. If you all enjoyed this video, feel free to leave a like. It helps a lot. Sub to the channel for videos like this, and I will see you all in the next video.